This is an update to the Daily Q's Zig Zag indicator, and I'm trying to do what can't be done, and that's calculate where the upwards trajectory will be by using the average true range and the points level, and the points level is 5, average true range 4. So the point to calculate the points is here on the 5th. You can see then 5 points or bars after that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for today's bar on the 12th. And then 5 bars before it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back here. So this point is not higher than this point 5 bars after. So this one is higher than the previous 5 bars, but lower than the subsequent 5 bars here. So that's where the average true range would come in, and yesterday I calculated it at needing a higher range than 5.04, and the range for today was 6.09 from this high on the 12th and this close on the 11th, and we know that that's the absolute true range. So the zigzag did lift off of the bottom of this bar here, but it's staying on the bottom of the new bar for the 12th. So we'll take that as a learning curve, that it needed about an extra full point for the true range of today's bar to get that upwards trajectory. So I calculated it for today at 5.33. It needs to exceed 5.27. So it calculated out to 5.33 range for the bar on the 13th. So do we need to add a point? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait till tomorrow and stay tuned. So another full point, maybe past 5.33 for the true range on the bar for the 13th would bring it about 6.30, let's say. And we'll check it again tomorrow. And for sure, if it heads down, gets a lower low than this one, then for sure this will be on a downwards trajectory still. And you can see that for the most part, the swing points happen and coincide with the D wave. So you can see the C5 here. Here's one where it didn't. And that's where the D wave up wave 3 printed here as it ticked higher than this up wave 1 bar back here. So then 3 traveled onwards and upward, but first the zigzag has to get on top of wherever the D wave up wave 3 and down wave C prints. And as you know, the D wave for DeMark is mechanized, so like I said, it printed here and traveled all the way to here, so it needs to keep going a little more, obviously. And then if disaster strikes tomorrow, and to get the D wave up wave 4 to print, it needs to tick lower than this low, 357.59, so a little bit lower than that, 357.58, but then it won't become validated, meaning it could print, but don't bank on it for getting on the D wave up wave 5, which would happen if it printed. We'd be on the D wave up wave 5. It needs to get validated at the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level at 332.11. So it needs to come back down and test this area, and the 4 would travel down to that point, and then the 4 would become validated, and that's when I would get on board again.